Okay, so here's my collector's editions unboxing. I picked up 4 collector's editions, grand totaling I think about £180. All of them are brand new. 3 of them, well, all of them I actually got from Game in the UK. 3 on the website and 1 actually in the store. Basically what I plan on doing in this video is basically showing you all the collector's editions. They're not going to be thorough unboxings because there's loads of videos out there of that anyway. I'm just going to show you what you get with each of them, and then after that I'm going to show you how much I paid for each of them. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so my first collector's edition is actually the most recent one I got, and it's the most expensive one I got as well. It's the Overwatch collector's edition for the PlayStation 4, and I got out all the stuff that came with it because, like I said, my camera only goes up to 5 minutes tops. So in the first thing I'm going to show you is the actual book you get. It gives all the details to all the characters, gives all the abilities, and obviously Soldier 76 there, and it gives all details about each specific character in the game. I heard Reinhardt is the most popular one on here, so anyway, Tracer's my main one. So anyway, but that's the book. That's the actual game. Now it's still shrink wrapped at the moment, but once I finish recording this, it's coming straight out because I need to install it on my PS4. You also get a soundtrack to the actual game. Hope that in the background you're going to hear some music from the game. That's what I plan on doing with all the collector's editions. You get some postcards as well, which is actually pretty neat. Alright, you know what the hell, I got 3 minutes 34 left. Let's open them up and let's have a look at them all. So I'm guessing these are all like the locations in the game. So you got some really cool artwork here, some really cool stuff, and the big main part of it is the Soldier 76 statue. And the thing about collector's editions, like, I do like to collect all the figures. Let's just turn it around. Let's do a little 360 with it. I have to use my hand because I haven't got one of those turntable things. But this one cost me $59.99 from Game. You'll find out all the ones that I've purchased are from Game. So, but I got this for $59.99. I think it was originally £120, I believe. But I will double check that. I'll do a segment near the end after I showed them all off, showing exactly what I paid for them and how much they did cost day one, so I can show you the saving. But that is the Overwatch collector's edition. So let's move on to the next collector's edition. Okay, so in this collector's edition we have Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. It cost me $49.99, and this is what you get with the collector's edition. You actually get the game, you get some stickers. There is some DLC underneath there, but it shows the code, so I'm not going to show that off. But you get like extra emotes and skins and whatever. You get the Uncharted 4, I believe this is like an art book, which shows like various characters and stuff in the game. And then of course the main one is the Nathan Drake figure, and as you can see it just looks absolutely stunning. And again, this one cost me 50 quid. I believe at the time of recording this you can actually still pick it up on the game website for £50. So, and this was the one that I actually purchased from the store. I actually saw it behind the counter at Game, trying to get my words, and I saw it there for $49.99 and I just picked it up straight away. Right, but on to the next collector's edition. Okay, so this is my second take of this because the focus was just all out of whack. But this is the Halo 5 Guardians edition. I actually checked, this is the cheapest collector's edition I got actually. For $29.99. This one comes with the game. Actually, there is another collector's edition after this one which was slightly cheaper than this, but that one didn't come with the game. So this is Halo 5 Guardians edition, and with this you get the game. It's the actual limited digital edition. This is the only collector's edition I bought that came with a digital copy of the game. I also get a metal 3D laser model. As you can see, it's supposed to look like that, but at the moment it looks like that, because I'm just absolutely terrible with stuff like this. You get some goodies as well, you know, some character cards, some Xbox Live membership, a nice little steel case there as well. And the main party piece is this Spartan Lock Master Chief figure. And this is probably one of the biggest models I've got, but it is absolutely stunning. And even though, yeah, with Halo 5 I didn't enjoy the game at all, I actually pretty much hated it, but this is still a quality figure nevertheless. Other than that, on to the next collector's edition. Okay, this is the final collector's edition I bought. It's Recall for the Xbox One. Now, this is the only collector's edition I bought that didn't come with the game. It cost me, I think, £28. The reason I got this version is because I actually bought the game day one. I do kind of like this game. I've always had a soft spot for platformers because that's what I grew up with. So with this edition, you get a lithograph, and really nice lithograph, as you can see, of Duel and the K9 there, which I think is really nice. You do get a steel case with it. Obviously there's nothing in it, it's just to store the game if you got a physical copy. I haven't opened this up yet, but I know what it is. It's a Corebot alphabet decoder, so it just helps the Corebot out and all. But the main party piece, of course, is the statue of Duel and the K9. As you can see, it's really, this is why I buy the collector's editions, even if the games are not great. But like I said, I liked Recall. The models are extremely well made, and I think of a very good quality. Obviously with the Halo one, that's well made as well. And interesting fact with the Halo 5 one, I've had more enjoyment looking at the Halo 5's statue than actually playing the game. But that's the Recall one. That cost me £23. I believe it's something like £35 with the actual game. But again, I waited to get all these collector's editions after it released and saved myself a bunch. And that's all the collector's edition. Okay, so what you're seeing now are the prices I actually paid for these collector's editions. Now, because I bought Uncharted 4 in the store, I actually can't find the receipt for it, but I left a screenshot of exactly how much it is at time of recording, just so you know that I actually did pay £50 for it. So the Halo 5 Guardians Limited Collector's Edition cost me $29.99, and I actually can believe, considering how big the Collector's Edition is for Halo 5, the amount I actually paid for it, so I'm really pleased with that. Overwatch Collector's Edition is my most recent one. I paid £59.99 for that. And the Recall Collector's Edition, I kind of wish I waited, because you can get it a lot cheaper now. But at the time I did pay £40. See a screenshot now of Uncharted 4 currently on sale in-game, the Collector's Edition, for $49.99. I know it says $55.99 next to it crossed out, but I know for a fact it was at least £100 when it launched, like all these three. But like I said in one of my previous videos, I just waited and then saw these prices and then snagged them up. Okay folks, so there you have it. They're the 4 collector's editions I bought over the last period of about 6 months. It does pay to wait, really, when considering, I believe, when especially when the Halo 5 Guardians Limited Edition came out, I believe that sold for £150. The fact I paid £30 for it, I saved, and I had an 80% saving on it. So if you don't really need to get these collectors day one, just wait. It's as simple as that. There are a few occasions, of course, that I will get a collector's edition day one, but other than that, there's not really any need to get a collector's edition day one, because like I said, the likes of Sony and Microsoft especially sell a lot of collector's editions. They make them in high numbers, probably because they want a lot of their fan base of that game to actually get hold of a copy. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below if you've picked up any bargain collector's editions or any bargain video games, because I do also do bargain video game pickups, just haven't done that in a while. But other than that, this is Jamesy Boy logging off. You guys take care.